Hey, what's up, guys? Count Chocula here. I'm running the new 8-man operation, Assault and Battery. It's part of DLC 9, War of the Light Part 1. And we are at the final boss. Now, after you navigate the maze construct, you have to fight your way down a kind of like a cave tunnel in Mogo to reach this spot, which is the emotional lodestone. And you will have to fight Hal Jordan and St. Walker. Now, as you can see, there's 8 crystal pillars in the room, and there's 4 like Green Lantern symbol little platforms. Now, when you're first running it, what you want to do is destroy the crystals. Basically, we run a 2-tank setup. We have 2 tanks, 2 controllers, 2 healers, 2 DPS. I've seen a lot of people on the forums say that you have to run it with 3 controllers and all of that just to stun the Blue Lantern benefactor guys, but that's not the case. Just go ahead and run 2 tanks. If you have 2 tanks that are skilled, especially, and they know the timing and they can juggle those Blue Lantern benefactors, you don't have to burden your controllers to do any extra stuns, and the controllers can just concentrate on throwing power. You're kind of going to overload your controllers a little bit if you're expecting the controllers to stun the Blue Lantern benefactors. What'll happen is they'll have a little skull icon appear, just like in Nexus, and anytime somebody does like a devastating attack. And if you can get your tanks to get the timing down to juggle them properly before they can do that attack, then your group should be fine. What we also do when we're not destroying the crystals is we have the tanks bring St. Walker and Hal Jordan to the very middle there. Now, when you don't destroy the crystals, you're going to see a little laser light show. See, the crystal on the right hand side is counting down, and that's going to power up that crystal, and it's going to make Mogo fire lasers from the ceiling of the cave. But if everyone except the tanks are out of that center, it shouldn't hurt anyone. Now, we have a couple guys that are getting too close over there on the left hand side. Really what you want to do is stay back between these 2 teleporters and kind of be in a single file line. And as you can see, I'm in the very back. I'm just healing the tanks, and it's pretty much easy mode. There's nothing difficult about this fight. Now, if you want to destroy the crystals, that's fine. At the beginning of the fight, what you want to do is just basically heal the 2 tanks, and they'll just tank Hal Jordan over at the in the back of the room while everyone destroys the crystals when they pop up. And there is a feat for destroying the crystals, so I recommend your very first time running this that you do destroy the crystals to get everybody the feat. But anyway, it's not necessary though. You normally just leave the crystals up. It makes the fight go a lot faster. And the lasers, like I said, won't really do much unless people get too close to the center. The lasers really won't hurt you. So anyway, I'm just basically going through my rotation here, keeping the tanks alive. We have 2 fire tanks in here. I found that healing fire tanks a little easier than the rage tanks right now. It might be that just people don't know how to play rage properly. I mean, it might be a good tank, but our 2 fire tanks are like experts at it, so we don't have much of a problem. And if we're all grouped up here between these 2 teleporter pads, you can easily get anybody that gets shot, happens to get shot by Hal Jordan, one of his attacks, basically going to one-shot you. It's easy to just pick up people in the group right there. So anyway, like I said, this is a good, quick, easy run. Normally we can do this. We can usually do this operation in about anywhere between 25-35 minutes. It's not really that difficult. I see people complaining on the forums, kind of blaming the controllers for the fail groups, and I just don't see why you'd want to overburden your controllers, making them try to stun those Blue Lantern benefactors, when if you run 2 tanks, you can easily do it. As long as the tanks know what they're doing, it's not a problem. So, and also people are calling, they want the operation nerfed and all of this because they're in fail groups, but I think it's perfect. I really enjoy this 8-man operation. I think DC did a really good job on it. So anyway, as you can see right there, the only thing I wish that they would up the drop rate on the utility belts, because that's the only thing I'm missing. I've got all the Vestment of Rage gear. I just don't have the utility belt. But anyway, there you go, guys. That's kind of just my take on the final boss. Leave me a comment. Subscribe to my channel if you wish. And until next time, I will talk to you later.